Welcome back. You're watching KTN News Desk. If you're seated on this side of the studio, you know we're having afternoon business chat. And today we want to talk about SACCOs. I bet you're in a SACCO. We are all in SACCOs. You've borrowed from SACCOs. It has becoming the preferred lending mode for Kenyans who are trying to develop or just improve their lives. But these SACCOs have a body that speaks for them. I'm talking about the Cooperatives Alliance of Kenya, and the CEO, Daniel Marube, joins me now to just help us understand exactly what they've been doing. Karibu sana.
Thank you very much.
Bwana Marube, SACCOs have become such an important part of Kenyans' life. And obviously there's a need for regulation. We all know there's regulation, but also there's a need to defend their interests. What exactly is the mandate of your body?
Thank you very much. Cooperative Alliance of Kenya is the ABEX organization that helps the development and the growth of the cooperative movement in this country.
Right.
We are a non-governmental organization, and our key mandate is to ensure that we have an environment, a regulatory framework that enables the cooperative societies to grow.
So for example, for the benefit of our viewers, what are these issues that you've been advocating on behalf of the SACCOs?
Yeah, thank you very much. We've been advocating, for example, to have the laws and the regulations that are not punitive. For example, we need to have harmonized regulatory framework for both the central government and the county government in view of the new dispensation. So we need to have regulations, the framework that is not going to split the cooperative movement into 47 units, but to bring us together as a country, as a movement, so that we are able to have one voice.
Right. Daniel, what are some of the challenges that your members are facing currently, obviously in respect to devolution and in respect to the new regulations, especially now that they're handling deposits?
Yeah, thank you very much. As you know, in this country at the moment, we have over 15,000 cooperative societies. From primary, national unions and to the national organizations. Out of this, we have 6,000 SACCOs that are offering front office services, banking services to its members. Now, 4,000 of them are taking deposits and lending the same deposits to their members, serving more than 5 million people who are dependent on them for the banking services. We do know then that we have more than 300 billion shillings in the movement in terms of deposits. And because of that large sums, the government took an intervention. Remember, there was pyramid schemes and all that? The government took a quick step to find out how can we prevent such an amount of money not to go to
and there was a regulation to improve your back office.
So in the last 4 years, there was the regulation, the SACCO Regulatory Authority came into place with a sole purpose to ensure that we are safeguarding the 300 billion shillings, which has come from more than 14 million members. And therefore they came to being to regulate, to ensure that all systems are in place, and therefore the money is safe. The deadline for the SACCOs who are taking deposits from the public to comply to have a capital base of 10 million has just elapsed this month. But we do know that not all SACCOs were able to meet that regulation. So as CAK, we have appealed and said, even before the regulations came in, the cooperative movement has been flourishing and growing. The regulations came just the other day. And instead of closing the societies, the CAK has appealed to SASRA and the minister concerned that we push ahead, extend the period for 1 more year.
And some of this, the reasons why some SACCOs cannot meet this deadline is not because it's beyond them. So they obviously need a bit of capacity from elsewhere.
Yes, what it means is, it's like I wear a shirt number 17, you are wearing a shirt number 14.
15 and a half.
Yeah, to be precise. Now, when the regulations came, it was just a single blanket. They said every cooperative society must meet this.
Okay.
So what we are saying is that every cooperative society has grown with the time. So every society should be given its time to grow organically, slowly, to be the giant.
Okay.
So all of us cannot be given the same regulation.
Right.
So we are appealing that regulations to ensure that we have tiers.
Right.
So every cooperative society should have its own limit.
Right.
So that instead of
so you ensure that they have a favorable environment in which to operate.
Exactly.
Bwana Marube, there is the Ushirika Day that is coming this Saturday. What's that about?
Well done. Now, this will be the 92nd celebration we're having. Ushirika Day is an international day when cooperators worldwide meet to celebrate their achievements.
Correct.
Kenya is not an exception. So this Saturday, all the cooperators countrywide in the counties and in Nairobi we'll be meeting at the grounds of KICC, but in the counties, at the headquarters of every county, the cooperators will be gathering just to review their successes in the last 1 year. Yes.
And the president will be officiating?
Yes, in Nairobi at the KICC, we are anticipating that our president will be with us that morning.
But also in the counties, all in their smaller outfits, they will be holding this celebration.
Yes, in every county, the governors, most of the governors will be officiating the celebrations.
All right.
Yes.
Great. Daniel Marube, it is that would be a good place to end this conversation, but thank you for highlighting what exactly your body is doing and just getting people to understand, and especially cooperators out there, that there's a body that is looking out for their interests. It's called the Cooperatives Alliance of Kenya. I've been speaking to Daniel Marube, who is the CEO. Edith?